Yours.
Same thing. This is our first video.
And we're actually pretty excited about it. We both found a series we really like. Both of us really like, which is rare because I like more the romance stuff and she likes everything else.
I love romance too.
But I'm more on the romance side. Like I like to focus mainly on that.
No.
Anyways.
Yeah, anyway.
It's so rare for both of us to find a series we both love.
And the first series that we're going to review, the first book, actually inspired us to finally do something about our love of reading and our love of series, which is what inspired this whole thing.
And that is Obsidian. Or Lux. The first book in the Lux series, Obsidian. Dibs.
Okay, so let's start off by talking about the characters. This is Katie. So Katie's the new girl in town, a small town in West Virginia. She and her mother moved there after her father died of cancer, and they wanted to get a fresh start.
So her mom took up she took up a new job at a hospital.
Yeah. So about Katie, she's relatable in the fact that she doesn't let guys walk all over her. She's headstrong. She's smart. She loves books, like we just stated already. See, she's not a pushover.
Yeah, Mama didn't raise no pushover, as she quotes in the book.
Yes, she did. She can be really sweet though, and she can kind of hold a grudge. I mean, I wouldn't want to get on her bad side. She's kind of violent.
Yeah, she may be the new girl in town, but she's not ready to kick. She's not afraid to kick ass if she absolutely has to.
Yeah. The next character is the one on the other cover. This is Damon Black.
World's biggest douche. Jerk.
Yeah, he's just a total jackass. I mean, you wouldn't even believe this guy. He got... I don't even know how to describe him.
Bad, sarcastic, snarky, makes you want to break his nose, attitude of the year award.
He's very stabbable.
Oh, very, very.
Seriously. You just... Having a conversation with him is like talking to a 2-year-old.
He's very immature. He's not afraid to do cheap shots. He's sarcastic, and it can be funny at times, but he's very... his humor is all the time, which is mostly inappropriate.
And imagine this. You go by Katie. By default, people call you Cat. So this douchebag takes to calling you in the most sarcastic tone possible. Kitten. Seriously.
And if he really wants to know her, he goes, oh, kitty cat.
Yeah. How obnoxious is that?
If anybody ever called me a kitty cat, I would definitely go for the nose. I would definitely go to break the nose.
Oh, I know. The other character, she's not on the cover. That's his twin sister. Her name is Dee. She's like polar opposite of him.
She's sweet, loving. If you're passionate about something and she doesn't know how to do it, she'll still do it just because you like it.
Yeah, I mean, she's caring, she's loyal, she's very trustworthy.
She's instantly your best friend.
Yeah, I mean, she's like, if you move to a new town, you want that automatic best friend, right? I mean, she's just everything you're looking for.
And when Katie is the new girl in school, which she was definitely not looking forward to, Dee's right by her side.
Yep.
She shows her where her classes is. She gives her somewhere to sit at lunch because, like, I've been the new girl and, like, we've both been new girls in school, and so we know what it feels like to go to a new school. You don't know anybody. It's awkward.
Yeah, you're trying to figure out where to sit at lunch. You're trying to figure out where to sit in your classroom if you don't have assigned seats. It sucks.
Dee's a sweetheart who's instantly your friend, and she instantly helps you out.
Yeah, so we have some other characters. They're not as important to the storyline, really.
Yeah.
You really get involved in, I would say, the second book.
More so like they're more the background characters in the first book, but they start slowly to become part of the main character group.
Yeah, we have Ash, Adam, and Andrew, which are triplets. Ash is Damon's ex, so there's a lot of jealousy, fury.
She doesn't like Katie.
Yeah, it's so annoying to deal with. I mean, she's the bitchy girl in school that no one wants to deal with.
But they deal with her because she's gorgeous.
And Andrew's like the same as her. Adam's kind of stuck up, but he relents at the end. He gets nicer when he finally ends up in a relationship with Dee.
And Andrew basically just wait, are they blonde? Does it say they're blonde or
I don't remember.
Okay. Andrew's basically another Damon. Well, actually, no,
No, I think they're all blonde, yeah.
Actually, no, Andrew's just rude. Like, whereas Damon's sarcastic and witty,
Andrew, sorry.
Andrew's just a jerk.
He just straight up tells you that he doesn't like you, pretty much, and he does nothing to hide his contempt of regular, everyday people.
Exactly. If he doesn't like you, he's gonna make it obvious, and you just have to deal with it. Oh, and also, all the new people, Ash, Adam, and Andrew, Damon and Dee, they they are all model looking. They're gorgeous. Which,
yeah, there's this quality about them that Katie just can't quite figure out why they have this energy about them, why they're just totally drop dead gorgeous. I mean, and it's a pair of triplets with a pair of twins, and they're like the best of friends.
Which, and
a little
also
bit fishy.
And also another side note, their eyes. Like, she describes Damon's eyes as the most greenest of the green she's ever seen. They are gorgeous, and Dee has the same trait.
Yeah. Well, they're twins, so...
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's go into a little bit about the plot.
So, new girl in town, and actually how the book starts out is her mom actually points out to her, ooh, did you see the guy next? Did you see your neighbor? So her mom actually she more like shoves her, like, well, go ask him for directions to the grocery store because you actually need to go, so good excuse to get to know him. And that is the first encounter of Damon and Katie.
Yeah, it didn't go over too well, to be honest.
No.
I mean, he was rude, and she didn't even do anything to do it. She was just asking for directions.
And that's actually when he calls her kitten, and she wants to break his nose.
So she goes to the grocery store, and that's when she first meets Dee. And she's, like, instantly acting like they've known each other for their entire lives.
And when she finds out Damon's her brother, it takes her a little bit to believe it. She's like, how can this sweetheart of a girl be related to that jackass of a guy?
So, in other words, throughout the story, you're seeing a developing relationship between the three characters, really. You're seeing the mutual like-dislike of Damon and Katie, and you're seeing...
There's a lot of banter.
And then you're seeing, like, how Dee and Katie are the best of friends, like they've known each other their entire lives. They just click together. Really, all three of them click together in a way, but Katie doesn't let Damon boss her around.
No. Like, Mama doesn't, like she said before, Mama didn't raise no pushover, so whereas Damon tries to be sarcastic and give her a hard time, she fires right back.
Yeah. So, what the story is really about is finding out what this weird thing about the twins and the triplets is. She's, figuring out where they're from, what they are. Because, I mean, it's pretty blatantly obvious in the first few chapters that they're not
Well, Ash, Adam, and Andrew
normal.
don't. Well, and also Ash... it's mainly Ash and Andrew because Adam doesn't even really speak to her. They make it blatantly obvious they don't want her near. They don't want them. Yeah, they don't want her near Damon and Dee. They don't want her to talk to them. They're just like, go away.
Yeah. So, we have the storyline where she's trying to figure out what they are. She does figure out what they are in the first book, who they are. Then some bad stuff goes down with the main antagonist. It's actually a group more so of people. They're called the Arum.
Yeah,
I think that's what it's called.
I would say Arum because ARUM, Arum.
Yeah, I mean, you never really know how to pronounce something.
Yeah.
So, she's fighting bad guys. Then this weird thing happens, and I can't really go into that in this review.
We don't want to spoil it too much for you guys,
or really at all. So, yeah. So, basic overview of the book, I would say it's a fast read. It's funny.
It's definitely good. It definitely makes you appreciate the fact that Jennifer... Okay, we're going to have to edit that out. Yeah, it's a really good read, and it wasn't too quick for me. Like, it wasn't something I would burn through and not really remember, but, like, it was definitely a good read because it really pulls you in.
Yeah, you can really you really feel for the characters and what they're going through in their lives. And you just appreciate her writing and how she incorporates, normal people into her world.
Yeah, and I really, really love the fact that Katie is so relatable, too.
Yeah, I mean, it's a fun read. It's pretty fast. It's not one that you're going to forget easily. You'll get pulled in by Damon the most, I would say.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, there's this whole Damon group of lovers out there. So, yeah.
I was mainly also pulled in by the fact that I've actually, like we've all met those guys where you just want to break their nose instantly. So the fact that there was a character, I was like, hey, I can totally relate to that. But yeah, so that's and it gave me a lot of entertainment. The fact that she just talked about breaking his nose all the time.
Yeah, so it was a really fun read. It was humorous. It was a little exciting and thrilling at parts. So I would definitely recommend giving it a go because the series is phenomenal.
And the 5th book just came out, which we've yet to read.
Yeah, I'm still working on the 4th one. So we'll be doing our next few videos will probably be all of this series except for the 5th one. We'll eventually get to that. So some side notes at the end here. What our channel's really about is not necessarily like the newest and greatest books by the most well-known authors coming out. We see that done so much. We've read so many reviews on the same books. There's probably a lot of reviews on this one too. It is a pretty popular series from what I understand. But we want to go back and we want to provide you the filler books while you're waiting for the newest releases. Because, I mean, obviously we are too.
Oh yeah, and we're both very passionate about reading, obviously, or otherwise we wouldn't have this channel.
Yeah, so if you have any suggestions for us, how we could do better, since like I said, this is our first video,
Yeah,
comment below.
Give it a thumbs up.
If you like our channel, thumbs up, comment, subscribe, like, anything.
All that jazz.
Yeah, so that's it for this video.
Alright, see you guys.
Bye.
Bye.